Hi, Ziggy. So this session, we're looking at health and safety, so quite an important topic. And I know, unfortunately, it becomes a bit dull and dry for people. However, we want to try and make this exciting. So we know health and safety is everyone's responsibility. It's ours, it's the employers, and it's the apprentices. We all have the same duty of care. So what we need to do in this session really is talk about what health and safety is, and again, if people have concerns, how to address those concerns. So I guess really just starting off with the Health and Safety at Work Act 1974, etc., places a duty of care on everyone. So it's not just one person's, it is everyone. And it looks at what risk is or the potential to cause harm and risk. And our role is to make sure that the apprentices are in a safe working environment and they're carrying out tasks in which they are confident and competent to do. Do you agree?
Yes.
And part of that means we do a risk assessment. And there's new processes coming through risk assessments all the time. And one's called the dynamic risk assessment, where we accept there is a change every day. There's a change in the environment, there's a change in the weather, and there's a change in our health and well-being. So therefore, we as apprentices have a responsibility to be aware about risk as well. We can't just say, but it's your fault. It's down to everybody. Yeah. And again, in monthly sessions and in quarterly reviews, we address health and safety. And I know in the sessions below this video, there's some websites and links, and there's your handbook for health and safety. And in the welcome pack, again, there's a section around health and safety and about being safe at work. So, Ziggy, do you want to just run us through who your health and safety officers are, how they can contact them, and then the steps in which you take to make sure learners are in a safe environment?
Yeah, sure. So our health and safety officer is Amjid Hamid, and he's contactable via his email as well at amjid@aspiretolearn.com. In terms of how we deal with health and safety, every employer that you're going to is requested to complete a health and safety risk assessment. Times we will take, if possible, on-site visits to ensure that they're also working in a safe health and safety environment. We may request their health and safety policy to ensure that they're adhering to the Health and Safety Health Act as well, basically. What was that? Follow that through.
With regards to how you monitor it on a monthly or quarterly basis, your side.
So again, like you sort of talked about, the tutors will speak to you about it. They'll teach you about what sort of health and safety concerns that you should be looking out for, that you should be aware of, and whether that's remote working or working in an office environment. We then monitor this as well with the employer. So we do ask them to give us an annual update on their health and safety policies and practices. And if they have had any health and safety concerns, report it back to us as well. And that includes their register and any updates to their risk assessments or any incidents that they need to report to us too.
Lovely, thank you. And what would you say to an apprentice that's been asked to do a task that they don't feel confident or competent in doing?
They must speak to their employer, their line manager immediately, and really say why they don't, and they would have been taught why not to by their tutors, basically, so they will have good justification and good reason not to. If the employer still insists, then again, immediately contact Amjid or contact your tutor, who will then raise it with us back at Aspire to Learn.
Lovely, thank you. And it's also worth saying, in the Canvas site, again, there is another online e-form. If they wanted to fill that in, it would then drop through to the register, and again, that's monitored. Brilliant. Thank you very much for your help, Ziggy, and hopefully people have understood what to do regarding health and safety and who to report to.
Lovely. Thank you.
Take care. Bye.